Hey everyone, welcome back. So this week has been actually really good. Accomplished a lot of my goals and was able to pretty much push forward, make some progress, and of course, naturally had some setbacks, but nothing too major. So let's get right into it. The Field of Faith this week was actually pretty good. I just finished the book of Matthew. I've been reading one chapter in the gospel each week on Wednesdays. So finally get through Matthew. We're going to be starting Mark next week. And I'm still working on obeying. Like, learning how to say no to myself is really hard, especially when I know I need to be making the right decision, especially one that's in line with my goals, instead of going with the temptations of now and trying to enjoy the pleasure of now. So that's definitely been a continuing struggle, and prayers are always thankful. So, but all in all, I would have to say I'm doing well in faith. When it comes to family and friends, doing well there. I actually got an amazing postcard this week from my friend Kat. She's amazing. I love her. She had a good time in Puerto Rico, and actually those are my favorite type of gifts. Not anything expensive, because usually if I want something, I'm going to get it myself. But sharing an experience with me, or a memory, or letting me know that you miss me, those are the priceless gifts to me. Especially time, because then there's no way you can return that, and it's always mine. But other than that, I've decided to focus this week on forgiveness of those who hurt me in the past, both family and friends. And of course, like, doing it privately, that'd be weird. Like, just going up to someone, it's like, you know what? Hey, I forgive you. Then they're gonna be like, for what? It's like, don't worry about it, but I forgive you. So that would just make things very awkward. So that's what I've been doing this week in that field. So in the field of fitness, I started the week at 239 and about 42 inches, and I'm very happy to say I got down to about 236, 237 and 41 and a half inches. I would have been lower, but I was dropping weight too fast and was getting a little worried. And plus, naturally, if I do something good, I mess it up by drinking alcohol or eating too many sweets or something like that. So definitely got to learn how to celebrate my successes in weight loss better than trying to put it back on. In finance, things are still going well with the stock market. It was payday this week, so was able to invest in everything, doing a lot better with setting up a budget and making sure I stay on track with that. And I got a new credit card, so I set up a credit card plan to put pretty much like gas, food, and everything on the rewards one, and then on the one that's still secured until it becomes unsecured, just use that for fun because it'll be easier for me to track. So just doing better tracking, that way I can continue to build up strong credit score and keep advancing to my goals to be financially independent and hopefully a millionaire by the time I'm 50 something. For education, still working on Russian. Having to learn to be patient, and that I get into certain moods sometimes when I just don't want to deal with something and it's continuing on and on. So learning certain tics that I have and triggers, but working past that, I have been doing a lot better, and I have to say the process is working, even if I do find it annoying. And I'm also still trying to teach myself various aspects in psychology, social media, and trying to improve in that area. So that's what I've been learning this week. For career, I'm doing still very well, pretty much with the Russian learning. Also, hey, being consistent with this video, so yay for me. Of course, I would need recognition for doing things I'm supposed to do. Sorry, I had a brain fart moment, but the other thing is being more active on Instagram. So this week was 3 Instagram posts. I think I'm probably going to reduce that to 1 or 2 because I only want to post things that actually are amusing. Like today, it's going to be my friend's birthday party, so doing a picture of that because, one, I love celebrating my friends' birthdays, and secondly, it's a good memory that people would want to see because it's going to be interesting. Oh, we're going to be going axe throwing, so that's going to be fun. And in the field of romance, still single, still have no bites or anything, but that's okay. And I'm still very glad that I'm not choosing to pretty much let go of the standards that I have and everything. I don't think that they are too high. It's just things that would work to have a long-lasting relationship, which is what I desire. And yeah, honestly, I'm still struggling with loneliness every now and then, mainly just wanting to have someone who's excited to see me and talk with me as I am them, if that makes sense. But I do believe that he will show up when it's time and when we are both ready. And for that, I'm just going to have to trust in God. So thank you everyone for following. If you stuck around, I do plan on continuing doing weekly updates. If you have any questions or any advice you'd love to give, please leave it in the comments. But until next week, have a great week and I'll see you next